Hey, Derek Armson here, and welcome to the Monday Musings. It's very early on a freezing cold Monday morning here in the UK. We've had a month of really good weather. It's been really lovely and warm, and now we're getting our comeuppance because it's like March out there today. So anyway, let's get on with it. So here we are. It's Monday the 8th of June. It's the Monday Musings. Lots to talk about this week. First things first, it's my birthday on Friday, so I'm going to have a day off on Friday and celebrate. I'm 62, or I will be 62 on Friday, which I figure probably makes me the oldest internet marketer online these days. Perhaps I ought to rebrand and call myself the oldest internet marketer in town. But it did get me thinking about why I do this. And I think there's two reasons why I do this. Firstly, I absolutely love it. I love the challenge of working things out and getting things done and what have you. And I think that's the thing that keeps me going. Because I mean, most people, once they get to this sort of age, really are just thinking, oh, that's it, I'll kick back and put my feet up. And I can't deny that I do have those thoughts sometimes. That, like, wouldn't it just be nice to go to Spain, go to the apartment and just kick back and put my feet up? And I do have little periods of time where I do that. Although obviously I haven't been able to go out there since earlier in the year because of the lockdown and what have you. I'm hopeful that we'll go back in September. But the other thing, and it was interesting. I'm just getting very close to the end of finishing Rich Dad Poor Dad. And I was reading this morning while I was having my toast and tea, and it's talking about Texans and this dogged desire to win, and it's talking about like the way the Texans turn the Alamo into an inspiration. And he said probably the words that mean most to me today: Texans don't bury their failures; they get inspired by them. They take their failures and turn them into rallying cries. Failure inspires Texans to become winners. But that formula is not just the formula for Texans, it's the formula for all winners. He talks about earlier in the book falling off his bike and how that was part of learning to ride. He says, I remember falling off only to be made me more determined to learn to ride, not less. I also said that I never met a golfer who never lost the ball. For top professional golfers, losing a ball or a tournament provides the inspiration to be better, to practice harder, to study more. That's what makes them better. For winners, losing inspires them. For losers, losing defeats them. And I also heard a phrase from way back: winners never quit, quitters never win. And I think what drives me is that dogged determination to win and to provide value. And it's really interesting because it would be so easy for me to just kick back and say, that's it, I'm not going to bother anymore. But it's this thing of loving the chase. I thought I'd just give you a bit of insight into that, which I thought was quite interesting. So what have I been up to? Nearly finished Rich Dad Poor Dad. I've absolutely decimated the new .com secrets. Wow, this is good. The original book was very good, but the new .com secrets is just even better. Russell, I think he said there was 35 or 40,000 new words in it, but what he's also done is really simplified the concepts in the book. There are a lot more doodles, there are a lot more examples in the book, so you get all these doodles on most pages that demonstrate what Russell's teaching. It goes into detail with the attractive character and value ladders. This is much easier to understand than the original version. I'm probably about 2/3 of the way through it, and I've absolutely been consuming it. I read for ages yesterday on Sunday. And what I've also done is I mentioned last week the Unlock the Secrets companion to the Secrets Trilogy. Now, if you buy the online version of Traffic Secrets, well, if you buy the box set, you get the online version free, and you can print off these these memoirs, which are in the Unlock the Secrets book. Woo! Nearly dropped it. And I've actually, because obviously SEO Academy is now finished and heavily into beta tests now, and it is going very well. Feedback I'm getting is excellent, and so that'll be out to market very, very soon. But it's allowed me to, firstly, I've completed the avatars for both my male and female ideal client for SEO Academy. And secondly, I've started to put together the basis for where I'm going to be targeting my efforts in terms of advertising and joint ventures and what have you. So implementing what's in here is made all the easier by, firstly, the fact that that is now much simpler to understand and follow than it was previously, and also by following the Unlock the Secrets. Literally, it is, it's a plug and play workbook. This is, outstanding stuff from Russell Brunson. It really, really is. And talking of Russell Brunson, I've noticed in the internet marketing world, all of a sudden, I've been the target, I've been targeted, of lots of trash email. This is worse than spam, some of this stuff. And a lot of it has been trashing ClickFunnels, which is interesting. Now, listen, guys, I know ClickFunnels is not cheap. I really do know it's not cheap. But a story from the last week. So I think I mentioned last week I'd upgraded to Platinum, and I was moving everything from Aweber because the delivery on Aweber was absolute rubbish. So I've implemented SMTP in ClickFunnels, and I've started interlocking the follow-up funnels with the products and what have you. Now, with the best will in the world, it is actually quite a difficult process, and I started it about 7 days ago. And full disclosure here, I did get bogged down into a bit of technical stuff, and couldn't quite work out a lot of stuff. But if you're in any doubt as to where the value in ClickFunnels lies, I've had absolutely superb support from ClickFunnels this last week. A guy called Aldo Pena. He's been absolutely fantastic. And we've gone back and forth, and I must have had about 15, maybe even 20 support tickets with, and basically, fair play to Aldo, he's followed the whole thread through, and he's actually made personalised video trainings for me to illustrate the point. He's actually gone into my account and shown me exactly where to point and click to get everything I needed done. Now, it started off with having a little bit of an issue with the SMTP integration, which again, it's something I'd never done before. I've never bothered with SMTP because I'd always used something like Aweber or ConvertKit or something where you don't have to worry about that. But because my delivery was so bad, and I made that commitment to go to the ClickFunnels platform in full, and I know it's $297 a month. It is a lot of money, particularly if you're in startup mode. But the support I got, firstly, was absolutely fantastic, and secondly, if you do get the $297 a month, you get access to the full suite of funnel flicks, which I think I've mentioned before, and some of the stuff in funnel flicks is really, really good. For example, some of my segments of my list I've let go. They're quite old, and I need to sort of try and reinvigorate those. So I've brought them all into ClickFunnels, and one of the bits of training in there is called the Reviver campaign, and it's one of Russell's top ladies teaching how to bring your list back to life. In the list building secrets thing that Russell ran on Facebook Live probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, all that training is there, and there's all of the email campaigns are there with just gaps for your products and your little bits of story and what have you. And the value you get from being in the 297, the platinum version of ClickFunnels, it's absolutely outrageous. And it brings me back to a point I made on one of my posts probably about 6 or 7 weeks ago when Traffic Secrets first came out, that I really genuinely think if you are looking to build an online business, there really is only 3 things you need. Firstly, the Secrets Trilogy, so which is .com Secrets, Expert Secrets and Traffic Secrets. That is the structure for your online business. In sort of helicopter view, so .com Secrets tells you how to structure your funnels and your follow-up funnels. Expert Secrets teaches you how to tell stories that underpin everything, and Traffic Secrets, obviously, how to drive traffic. Now, Traffic Secrets doesn't go into the minutiae of driving traffic, but in Funnel Flicks you get all of the minutiae type training for that. So it brings me back to this point, like the Secrets Trilogy and the Unlock the Secrets playbook is worth the money for that alone, because it just takes you by the hand and said, right, you've read that, now do this. And it's an absolute no-brainer. But if you couple that with One Funnel Away Challenge, next one starts 15th of June, I think, so next a week today, that really is everything you need to start an online business. And if you then upgrade to Platinum and you get all the added training that really drives you on, I mean, there's stuff in there from Frank Kern, from Tony Robbins. It's absolutely amazing. And I really think that for spending the $99 to get the Secrets Trilogy with Unlock the Secrets, and $100 for One Funnel Away, and I recommend a Platinum membership of ClickFunnels. You have absolutely everything you need. You don't need to go out and buy any other online marketing product, let alone some of this crappy spammy stuff that's coming out at the moment. And I can't believe my inbox has just been inundated with it. And it's, back to last week talking about shiny object syndrome. It's so easy to get seduced by this stuff. And I come back to the point I made last week in applying the proper disciplines to an online business. Yeah, and it makes absolute sense. And this strategy of using the Secrets Trilogy and One Funnel Away, and then plugging into everything that ClickFunnels and Funnel Flicks offers you, I really think, okay, you may think $297 a month is expensive, but when you look at it in the great scheme of things, for what you get, it's not. It's cheap as chips. It really, really is. So that's my thoughts on what I've learnt in my business this week. I can't thank Aldo at ClickFunnels enough for the amazing help that he's given me. And there goes the phone. Go away, I don't want to talk to you just yet. Yeah, that's it for this week. And a parting thought, like I said at the beginning, it's my birthday, 62 years old. If I can do this, and I love doing this, and I can still love doing this, then hey, what excuse has anyone else got? That's it for this week, guys. I'll be back with more next week. I might have a hangover on Monday because it's my birthday. All right, take care, everyone. See you next week. Bye.